and Serbia will advance. That was a crazy game. We're going to break it all down for you. Let's get it. All right, if you can hear, I'm kind of tired. Woke up for 2 basketball games early in the morning. We're not going to make a video on the Germany game. Germany advances to play the winner of France versus Canada. And then the game that we really want to talk about is Australia versus Serbia that just finished up. Serbia takes the win in overtime, and they advance to play the winner of the United States and Brazil. I first just want to go through this game. We'll talk about Australia's big lead at the start. Australia was up by 24 points in the first half of this game, and that was pretty much because of Patty Mills. Patty Mills is a veteran on this team. He's been on Australia for, I believe, it's now 4 years. Played in all the FIBAs. He's played in all. He won that bronze medal for them in Tokyo. Patty Mills is an Australia legend. He will go in the Australia Basketball Hall of Fame, and he had a heck of a first half. I believe he had 18 going into half, maybe 20 going into half. Didn't end with that much. He didn't translate to the second half, but Patty Mills was the reason they could grow this ginormous lead. And Australia, yeah, they looked like there wasn't going to be a way to come back in this game. Serbia was down. They weren't making shots. Serbia could not hit a shot in the first half. And I said that they had to get hot if they wanted to win this game. They were not able to do that. And then the second half rolls around, and about halfway into the third quarter, Serbia just starts hitting their shots. And this was mainly because of Bogdan Bogdanovic was the main guy behind this, a little bit of Micic, a little bit of Jokic. They were able to start hitting their shots. They were playing better defense. They were hustling better. They just looked like a team with new life, if I'm being totally honest. And that was something that Serbia had to do to win this game. They had to shoot well. They had to get hot, and eventually they did. And eventually they won. And another thing I want to talk about is Jock Landale. Jock Landale has averaged 17 and 9, I believe, in this tournament so far. And he was non-existent today. He was in foul trouble. He was on the bench a ton. Duop Reith took his spot in big moments. Jock Landale was supposed to be their third main scorer. He has played amazing in the Olympics. I was very proud of what he has done. And he just couldn't translate it to this game. He was in foul trouble a lot. He needed to stay out of foul trouble, especially to be able to guard Jokic, to keep him under wraps. That was a big deal for Australia coming into this game. And Jock Landale got in foul trouble. He had 3 early fouls, and then he eventually got his 4th, I believe, at the start of the 4th quarter, and then he fouled out at the end of the 4th quarter. And they didn't have him in overtime. So Jock Landale was in my opinion, a big reason why Australia lost this game. If they would have had that inside presence, if they would have established an offensive presence in the inside, in the paint, that could have helped Australia win this game. But they weren't able to do it. And then I want to talk a little bit about Josh Giddey. I will talk about Serbia eventually. But going through this game, Josh Giddey was amazing in this game. He has been hooping recently, or in these Olympics, he has been playing amazing. And he has transformed his game. We know Josh Giddey to be a guy who can't really shoot, if we're being totally honest. He's not a good shooter. He's never been in his career. He's only 21. We've given up on his development. I've talked about this before. But Josh Giddey has transformed his game in his Olympics. He has become a great shooter. And because the three-point line maybe is pushed in a little bit more, maybe that is a reason. But he's getting to the rim more. He's more aggressive. He's better on defense. His passing is still elite. He's still one of the best out-of-bounds guys genuinely ever. And that is something that I think Chicago and Josh Giddey can build upon. If they can really get his shot down on the NBA line, he can become, in my opinion, one of the best point guards in the league. Genuinely. Like, that is possible. That is genuinely possible. But if I'm going to break this down real quick, Patty Mills' shot at the end of the 4th quarter, they were down 80-82, and Patty Mills loses the dribble, and he takes this really tough mid-range shot over Nikola Jokic, and it rattles in, and he sends him to OT. Patty Mills was the reason they were even in this game. I was so impressed. He is a veteran guy. He will, like I said, he will go in the Australia Hall of Fame. But in overtime, it was all Nikola Jokic, and then Serbia ended up winning. We will see if they can advance, and I will talk about them advancing. I assume it will be the U.S., and we will get a rematch of that game. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Since I'm tired right now, I'm going to go take a nap, and I'll see y'all guys next time. Peace out.